Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm the Mystical Intuitive, and today's reading is all about how your future spouse will react to your jealousy, your clinginess, and your possessiveness. We have three piles. For pile 1 we have the green jade stone. For pile 2 we have the fluorite stone, and for pile 3 we have the garnet stone. So pick one of these three piles and then I will see you at your reading. Okay, pile 1, the green jade stone. This is your reading. We're looking at how your future spouse is going to react to you being jealous and your clinginess and your possessiveness, right? So let's see. How is pile 1's future spouse going to react to them being jealous, clingy, and possessive? I'm hearing cleaning out the laundry. It's almost like if you are upset about anything, it's like they want to clear out any misunderstanding, right? Right, so that's very important. Well, we'll see. We have the Strength card. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Moon, right? And the Judgment. So with the Strength card, I feel like you are definitely like your emotional support system to your future spouse. So if you guys are out of sync or if you're upset with them, they don't like it. So that's why they always want to clear things out here for you. It's very important for them that you are happy. And with the Eight of Wands here, I see them communicating, especially surrounding your fears, or if you're clingy, they might ask like, oh, do you need some more attention right now, or am I not giving you enough? It's like they always want to make sure where you guys stand, and if there are any misunderstandings surrounding you being upset or you being jealous, they also always want to clear it up, right? Because they don't like you being upset just in general, and upset with them. And I feel like he or she is going to be very compassionate about any fears that you have here. With the Moon is next to the Judgment. It's almost like they're not going to judge you. I'm getting the opposite of the Judgment card. So they're going to be compassionate, very emotionally mature, and deeply committed to you. So, and also they're very intuitive and very highly attuned to your feelings. So if you are jealous, even if you are the type who's not really loud about it, or really loud about you being possessive, they're gonna notice a little shift in your behavior. Maybe they notice that you talk a bit less, or you're a bit more in your own world, right? They can notice, and they can handle the intensity with patience and clarity. So with the Strength card here, it's like, yeah, they're strong enough to handle your level of jealousy or clinginess or possessiveness. So they're gonna approach it very gently but firmly, right? Helping you feel secure without enabling your insecurity, right? It's almost like this is you. You're the lion. You're possessive here. You know, the lion is very territorial, and they're this gentle person who's gonna come in and almost like reassure you, calmly reassure you, right? Because they are very calm. They're very calm about it, and that's also going to make you feel calm in turn, right? The fact that they're not really becoming defensive, like this person is not going to be defensive when you are jealous. Ten of Cups, again, it shows that they are loving, they're devoted, right? Your clinginess won't push them away. They genuinely enjoy you guys being close, right? Share an emotional connection. Maybe they are clingy as well. Maybe they like the amount of attention or emotional connection that you need as well. So so they also have a need for the connection, and they will respond very warmly to you. Like if you're going for a hug, they're not going to push you away. of course. And with the Eight of Wands, it indicates to me them being proactive and communicative. Again, if they notice that you are a bit withdrawn, they're going to ask you, hey, what's wrong? Are you upset about me, about my behavior? It's like they're almost going to address it head on, right? They're going to address it quickly, openly, honestly, and because they want to prevent misunderstandings and they want to prevent things from escalating, right? That's why I said earlier, it's like clearing out the, what did I say? Clearing out the washing the clothes or something. It almost feels like to me that your future spouse doesn't want this to damage the quality of your relationship. They don't want things to fester, to linger, right? They don't want you to resent them or something like that. And with the moon, it's like they almost understand your emotions, your ups and downs, even the things that you don't say, right? So it's like they're going to be very sensitive to you, very understanding. And with the Judgment card, it's like they're going to be a very transformative influence in your life and they're going to help you grow, right? Judgment is about growing to the next level. So they're going to help you grow surrounding maybe insecurities or jealousies, stuff like that. It's like they are very understanding, but they don't tolerate any destructive patterns, right? So they're going to guide you maybe towards self-awareness and emotional balance here. I'm not saying that you are toxic with your jealousy, but it's just the energy here. They're going to be very understanding, but not enabling. So, for instance, if you feel very insecure or maybe overly clingy or attached one evening, they might hold you and speak to you reassuringly and kind of initiate a heart-to-heart conversation to kind of restore the calm, right? And they're not going to react with frustration or withdrawal or anything else. And instead, they kind of help you to see the bigger picture and make you feel loved and understood. So they're going to be very patient with you. And yeah, it feels like loving boundaries, right? So they're going to turn this into an opportunity for you guys to trust each other more and to grow as a couple. Let's see. Let's get some more cards. Two of Cups. So I definitely feel like your future spouse will love it if you're clingy. I feel like they crave the same amount of emotional intimacy as you do, or physical affection. Tell me more for pile 1. How's their future spouse going to react to their jealousy, clinginess, and possessiveness? Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Cups, Lovers. Wow. Yeah, your future spouse is definitely emotionally intelligent. They could be a water sign here with the King and Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys could also be soulmates. I mean, we had the Two of Cups earlier. So that might kind of explain why they're so in tune with your mood. Because there might be like a soul tie here. You guys are definitely connected beyond the physical plane, I'm feeling. Yeah, both of you are very emotionally in tune with each other here. And then, yeah, so they're going to be very nurturing as well. And it's like, if you are a very emotionally intense person, they're going to handle you with care and maturity. It's like they're very emotionally intelligent. They know how to handle your moods. So yeah, they are gonna very much respond to you with empathy, being calm, being reassuring, right? They kind of understand the emotional root of your jealousy. and they're gonna help you feel secure. It gives me like therapist vibes. This person is gonna heal you, like your insecurity, your wounds. They don't judge you or dismiss your feelings. They just mirror your need for emotional connection with warmth, right? It's just reassurance here. And when it comes to your clinginess, I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, they're very, you know, Page of Pentacles shows curiosity and patience. So they are willing to explore your need to be clingy. And if it's too much or excessive for them, they just gently guide you, right? But overall, I feel like they like the level of clinginess. Like they don't have any problems with the amount of affection that you need. It's probably at the same level as they need. Like I feel like they want it as much as you do. Yeah, they see like this. They see like your need to be close to them as positive, not smothering. Like they don't feel like you smother them. And the Six of Wands, this is a very confident person, right? And they have pride in the relationship. So they'll set boundaries respectfully if you cross any, but in a way that kind of reinforces your trust, right? It's not in a defensive way. There's no distance here. You don't feel pushed away. And with the Lovers, it shows that they prioritize harmony, right? Partnership. It's the two of you. No one else matters, right? So if you feel like insecure or overly attached, they might hold you or say like any affirming words to you, or maybe plan even a small romantic gesture to show their commitment as well. Here with the Lovers, like they'll show you that they're committed to you, that it's only you. They might say stuff like that. You're the only one that matters. And again, if you're super possessive, they just calmly discuss it and reinforce trust between the both of you. And they feel like they're going to make you feel like you're a team here with the Lovers and the Queen and King of Cups. You'll feel understood. You don't feel like you're crazy. I feel like maybe they are the same level of possessiveness as you do. Definitely clinginess as well. And maybe they are the same when it comes to jealousy as well. You guys maybe mirror each other here. Yeah. So that's really nice. Let's see. Let's get some more cards for pile 1. How will their future spouse handle their jealousy, possessiveness, and clinginess? With care, with patience, I'm hearing. With forethought to the future, I'm hearing. So again, it's like they don't want it to hinder the future of the relationship. Okay, tell me for pile 1, how will the future spouse handle their jealousy, clinginess, and possessiveness? Oh, I'm seeing them maybe making something sweet for you, maybe buying you flowers or bringing you breakfast in bed or making you something sweet, maybe a love letter, to kind of reassure you. Like I said, they understand the root cause of the jealousy, for instance. And if you're clingy, it's going to make them feel more romantic because it makes them feel appreciated by you, right? So if you're clingy, you're kiss them a lot or hug them a lot, they're going to want to do more for you. Be more romantic. First house. Yeah, so being an individual is very important. They love being one with you here with the Lovers, but they're still an individual, right? They're still independent. We have here conjunction. Yeah, it's you guys have the right balance between being 2 in 1 and still your individual selves. Like this is very important for your future spouse. They love being close to you emotionally, but they also want to be their own person. 7th house, yeah, partnerships. So it's like you guys are equals, like equally jealous, equally possessive, equally clingy here. And again, your future spouse likes balance here. They don't like excessive codependency. Aries, passion. Yeah, they don't mind passion or anger even from you. Maybe sometimes they like it when you get a bit angry at them, but they can handle that. We have here a square. Yeah, they can handle any challenging situation here. They're good at bringing balance here and restoring faith. I'm hearing like they might help you as well with trust issues. We have here the water card. Yeah, very strong water energy in this reading. So your future spouse might be a water sign, very emotionally mature, very understanding. So that's nice. Well, that's all I have for you, pile one. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have an amazing day. Bye. Okay, pile two, the fluorite stone. We're looking at how your future spouse will react to your jealousy and clinginess and possessiveness. So let's see. For the people that chose pile 2, how does their future spouse react to their clinginess and possessiveness and jealousy? I saw the 9 of Cups, so they might like it. It might like makes them feel satisfied because the 9 of Cups is about satisfaction. We also have the King of Wands. Yeah, it's like an ego boost for them, right? King of Wands, Saturn, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Temperance. It's almost like they feel like wanted. It's almost like reassures them that you want them. It's almost like makes them feel like stable in the relationships. It's a bit weird. What I am getting though here with the Saturn card is what they don't like is if you are the kind of person that restricts them, right? If you say, oh, you can't do this and it's not reasonable. Of course, certain things are reasonable. You have boundaries and stuff that they cannot do, of course. But when it becomes a bit irrational, right? And especially with the Temperance card, which is ruled by Sagittarius, if it inhibits their freedom, that's what they don't like, right? But overall, they like your jealousy. They like your clinginess. They like your possessiveness. This person is very confident in themselves. They're very passionate, very loyal and balanced, right? And so they can handle your emotional intensity with patience, by being strong. And it's almost like with the King of Wands, they're the leader, right? So if you are upset, it's almost like they're gonna reassure you, but in a authoritative way. It's almost like if you are an anxious person, sometimes it's really nice if someone comes in and then almost like commands you with authority to become calm or something like that. That's the energy I'm getting. Because they're so calm and authoritative, it's going to calm you down as well, right? Yeah, so with the Knight of Cups that we saw earlier, it's emotional satisfaction, right? They like it when you're jealous, when you're possessive, when you call them theirs. Like when you claim ownership of them, especially here with the Saturn and Knight of Pentacles, it makes them feel like you are committed to them. They like maybe hearing, you know, my wife or my husband, right? Mine. They love it when you are possessive, right? They're very secure in a relationship. And I also feel like this person rarely gets threatened by jealousy. I feel like they don't really get jealous that much. Like they are secure in the relationships. Because they're confident, right? And very charismatic. So King of Wands is also your leader. So they might address the jealousy by being proactive, by initiating a conversation about it. They're not going to really be defensive. They might have boundaries with the Saturn card, but they're not defensive. And they're going to reassure you that they are in this for the long haul here. And they want balance and harmony, right? They don't want drama or any crazy antics. But yeah, they love you being jealous and possessive. If it's like an ego boost. So with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, when you are clingy, I feel like they're gonna handle that by being steady, being reliable to you. They're patient with your need for closeness, right? They're going to consistently show up and reassure you. If you need like text messages every day, they're going to give it to you. If you need a hug or affection or a kiss every day, they're going to give it to you. They're very consistent. If you're going to ask them for something, they'll give it. It's not like they're going to do it for a while and then give up, you know, just to appease you. No, they're consistent. They value routine here with the Knight of Pentacles and being dependable in love, which I kind of feel like that's going to make you feel very reassured. And especially with the Saturn. Saturn is also about routines, right? They're reliable, this person. If they say that they're going to be somewhere, they're going to be there, right? If they say that they're going to do something, they're going to do that. They're not going to cross any of your boundaries either, right? They know your boundaries here with the with Saturn card. So if you have strong boundaries and you communicate that to them, they're going to comply with that, right? And then with the Knight of Swords, right? I feel like they act very fast if they feel like the possessiveness or jealousy becomes a bit excessive, right? They will also set firm boundaries, but not with anger, or it's just with clear communication. And with the Temperance card, again, it suggests that they strive for harmony, balance, right? And they want a healthy long-term relationship here. They want to be with you. They are committed to you. And they want like a healthy balance between love and independence, right? So if jealousy arises, they may respond very confidently, you know, reassure you, stuff like that. Yeah. Let's get some more cards for pile 2. Show me, how does their future spouse react to their jealousy, them being clingy and possessive? I'm hearing like finally someone who matches my intensity, so they like it. Yeah, this is someone who's like very monogamous. They love, it's like it's only you and me. They're jealous and possessive. Not like they're not going to really express it. Like they're it's not that they're jealous, right? They're very confident in themselves here with the King of Wands, but they are very much about monogamy, right? They don't like it if you would flirt with other people. We have here 4 of Pentacles, but they're not insecure. We have here Justice, 7 of Pentacles, South Node, 10 of Cups. They like, again, 4 of Pentacles, they love your possessiveness the most. Especially after you're married. Again, when you say, my wife, my husband, they love that. They eat that up. Like my man, my woman. They like you being possessive and even a bit clingy here. Like you need them. It makes them, it reassures them that you're still into them. It makes them feel attractive as well. And with the Justice card here, you know, they're going to be very fair when it comes to your jealousy, clinginess, and possessiveness. Again, they're going to be very calm. You know, Justice is about being rational here. So if you are angry or something like that, or very jealous, they're going to be very calm, very confident. They might tease you a bit with the King of Wands. They might charm you as well. Flirt with you, seduce you. But they'll be calm, reassured in themselves. Yeah, just a 10 of Cups shows that they are very emotionally fulfilled in a relationship and committed to you, right? Committed to a future with you. And it also shows me that they're not bothered by your jealousy, right? They want to protect, with the 4 of Pentacles, the stability of the relationships. And I feel like maybe in the beginning, they're a bit guarded when it comes to you being clingy, because maybe that's not something that's like, let's say, their default mode, right? But they're open, they're receptive to your affection, and with time, you know, Seven of Pentacles, because they're very patient with time, they're gonna love it. Yeah, they're gonna be very patient, and they're invested in you, and they probably will reassure you of that, right? Communicate that. And with the South Node, that kind of hints at karmic patterns here, right? So they might feel like possessiveness is maybe, or jealousy is maybe like part of your emotional growth. And they're going to help you respond in a way that kind of helps you to learn to balance that, right? They're going to set healthy boundaries. They're going to guide the relationship towards balance and long-term stability as well. So if you get jealous, maybe they might calmly kind of explain their perspective, reassure you, right? And if you are super clingy, I'm not talking about normal level of clinginess, but if it gets excessive for them, they might like encourage you with small steps towards independence, right? They're very patient here with you. So they're gonna encourage you to take small steps towards independence, but still give you like the emotional closeness that you need and they need as well. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get some more cards for pile 2. How will their future spouse handle their jealousy, clinginess, and possessiveness? Seventh house, sixth house, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Interesting. Scorpio and Sagittarius are opposite energy when it comes to jealousy and possessiveness. Scorpio is jealous and possessive as well. And Sagittarius is like the opposite. They love freedom, right? They're not clingy. Just in its pure form. Only if you look at the energy of Sagittarius. I'm not saying that every Sagittarius is like that. There's more to your birth chart than just the sun, right? Sun. But with the fifth house, sorry, they're still very, like very playful about any jealousy, especially that you have. It's like they're going to tease you a bit. It's like, they're going to say, oh, are you jealous? Stuff like that. Yeah. But with the Seven of Pentacles, they are relationship focused. They're very disciplined, they're loyal, they're faithful. They're also very adventurous and playful with the Sagittarius and fifth house. But with the Scorpio card here, they feel deeply, right? And they may notice any emotional change in you quickly. And yeah, they understand jealousy. They understand it. And they can handle your intensity here with the Scorpio. Yeah. And with the sixth house, it kind of makes me feel that they're gonna use like practical methods to deal with your jealousy, possessiveness, and clinginess. So maybe, by giving you some sort of grounded support or helping you feel secure, or I don't know, maybe helping you, maybe like doing like household chores to cheer you up even, or maybe do some sort of extra service so that you feel more reassured about them. I don't know. but they love their freedom with the Sagittarius card. And they're going to encourage you to be more independent, I feel like. But overall, I feel like they'll like your jealousy, possessiveness, and clinginess, right? They'll just counter it with like joy and flirtation, and they're just gonna keep things lighthearted here, right? So yeah, that's all I have for you, pile 2. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading, and I'm always available for a private reading. You can email me. My email's in the description box below. Have the most amazing day. Bye-bye. Okay, pile 3, the Garnet stone. This is your reading. We're looking at how your future spouse is going to react to your jealousy, your clinginess, and your possessiveness. So let's see. Okay, we have here the Temperance card. We have the 3 of Swords. Oh. We have the Sun. Page of Wands. Okay. And the 9 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like your future spouse almost feels like guilty with the 3 of Swords. It's like they don't want to break your heart. It almost like breaks their heart, because I feel like the way you express jealousy is more through sadness or withdrawal. I don't see that you get like super angry, but it's almost like if you express to them that you're hurt or your trust is a bit damaged by certain actions that they did. It's almost like their heart breaks. Like, ugh, they don't want that. And it's almost like they don't like you being sad. And with the Sun card, it's like they want to cheer you up here. And they notice as well here with the 9 of Swords that you get very anxious around these subjects, you know, jealousy and possessiveness and monogamy and faithfulness. But part of them is flattered here with the Page of Wands and the Sun. The Sun is Leo. It's about confidence, your ego. And the Page of Wands is, yeah, they'll definitely get like an ego boost as well. But the harmony between the both of you is very important here, that you guys are in a long-term stable connection. And part of them worries like maybe that at some point they're going to do too much or going to cross a boundary and that you're going to leave them and they're going to get heartbroken here. With the Sun as well, they're going to be very open and honest, right? So they get this, they know that you need a lot of reassurance, that you overthink, that you make yourself a bit crazy or see things that might not be there sometimes. But with the Sun card, they're going to be open. Sun is about the light, right? The light illuminates. And it's also about positivity. And so they're going to approach you with positivity. Again, trying to cheer you up. They're going to approach you with warmth, helping you feel loved and secure. They're not going to criticize it because they know it comes from a place of hurt, a wound here. Maybe some sort of abandonment wound. And they're going to be very calm here with the Temperance, right? They're going to approach you very calmly when you're jealous. They're going to reassure you, kind of help you see the situation from a different perspective. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is also someone who's curious, who's enthusiastic. So when you're clingy, I feel like they're going to respond very playfully towards that. They're going to be engaged towards that. They're going to be receptive towards it, and they're interested in it, keeping the connection lively, right? And interesting, and yeah. And They're also very sensitive here with the Knight of Swords to your jealousy, or if you're upset with them. It's like they don't like the emotional stress it causes them. They might sense that there are tensions when you act jealous as well. And it's like, again, it's like they need reassurance that you're not like super upset with them or leaving them. Out of the three, I think your future spouse likes clinginess the most. With jealousy, they are very empathetic towards you because they know it comes from a place of hurt. And with the possessiveness, that's the one that they might not like, or they like it the least. Because maybe this is someone who likes their freedom, you know, with the Page of Wands and the Sun. It's not like that they want to be unfaithful or something. This is only about like unrealistic possessiveness or excessive, you know. Normal possessiveness they like. Let's get some more cards. How will pile 3's future spouse react to jealousy, clinginess, and possessiveness? We have the Devil, 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Yeah, you get sad. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Remember when I just said just now that they like your possessiveness the least? I'm going to take that back. It's not that they don't like the level of possessiveness that you exhibit, not because it's too much, but because it's too little. Like, I feel like, yeah. So that's the way you express your possessiveness is the least favorite among the 3. But it's not because it's too much. It's because they want more. I feel like you're very independent here. With the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you don't like to... maybe you don't like others having control over you and you need your independence, you know, your own money, stuff like that. Maybe you're a bit hesitant also as well about getting married initially. Maybe you just want to take things slow. So that's the part where they wish that you were more possessive or something like that. And again, 5 of Cups, they can see that you're sad here. Maybe you're a bit insecure. Maybe you're sad of being abandoned. And I feel like one of the lessons in this relationships that you're meant to work on is your jealousy. 4 of Swords here. I'm hearing I'm going to be an anchor in your life. So that's what they'll be to you. An anchor, a stable force in your life, and you'll feel more reassured. And I feel like with time, you're really gonna calm your jealousy. It's almost like you don't really express your jealousy. You don't really express your possessiveness. You're very cool and aloof. But they can tell that you get sad sometimes. And that's what they don't like. It's almost like it's heartbreaking for them. They don't want you sad. But what they do wish is that you would express your jealousy or your possessiveness more, because you come off as very down to earth and grounded and aloof and practical about it, right? You're like, you know, if they cheat, then they cheat, right? It's not that I can do anything about it. And so it's like you think like, what's the point of expressing it? Get some more cards. How will pile 3's future spouse handle their jealousy, Clinginess and possessiveness. It's like they're trying to do more. Like the more you become, because I feel like the way if they do something that makes you jealous, it's almost like you retreat and almost like become more independent, less dependable on them, and then it's like they're gonna try to do, and they notice that, and then they're gonna try to do stuff. Like their love language might be acts of service to kind of win you over again or something like that. Justice. 10 of Cups. 4 of Cups. King of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they wish that then you would express more jealousy. Because especially, I feel like you're sometimes a bit hesitant, like whether you want to get married, whether you want to have children, whether you want to move in with them, and it's like they're ready here with the King of Cups. They're ready emotionally, and sometimes they feel a bit left out in the cold here. But they're very emotionally understanding, especially with your clinginess. They love that. And the jealousy they don't like, but not because it's an inconvenience to them, but it means that you feel like that they would cheat on you, or that you are hurt and insecure, and they don't like that, right? They don't like to see you hurt. Let's clarify the 5 of Cups energy. Why is the 5 of Cups here? Four of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. One more. Yeah, it's about you holding back on commitment. 6 of Swords. They want to move forward and you're not ready. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, they want you to act more possessive. But how will they feel about the jealousy in specifically? Tower. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Hierophant, okay, I get it. 6 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So if you get really angry at them here with the Tower, it's like they'll be patient. They'll just give you some time to cool off, to cool down. And they're sure about you here with the Knight of Pentacles or Hierophant. So it's almost like they are self-assured that you guys will stick together. It's like, it's going to be all right. We're going to be together. They're confident here with the 6 of Wands. It's also a bit of an ego boost here with the 6 of Wands. And when it's time, when they feel like you're receptive, they'll address it. They'll make the first move and try to start a conversation here. What about the possessiveness? How will they react to the possessiveness? Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, Moon. They love it. It's almost like they need it. 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands. They don't like their freedom restricted though, but yeah, they love it. It's romantic that I'm here with the Knight of Pentacles. Especially if you tell them with the Page of Swords that, you know, you're mine. They like that. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Death and Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, it's better than nothing. They'd rather have you like crash out on them than just being aloof and not caring about where they're going and stuff like that. There's the Knight of Wands here. Queen of Wands. Wheel of Fortune and 8 of Cups. Yeah, heavily I'm getting they are fearful that one day you're gonna leave them. I don't know why. How does pile 3 express their jealousy? Just wanna know. Reset button. It's almost like reset button. It's like you get jealous, you pull back your energy, your affection, you withdraw, and it's like you work it out on yourself. Maybe you're someone who likes to process your emotions on your own, and then it's like you come back refreshed, and you push the reset button. Yeah, it's like you're with the 8 of Swords, it's like irrational fears here. And it's like you're more guarded, you put more walls around yourself. And that's what they don't want, right? They don't want you to withdraw. So how do they react to this? How does the future spouse react to this? 7 of Swords. It's almost like they're trying to watch you, spy on you. 10 of Wands. It's making them feel stressed. And it's also, I feel like they're like, you know, let's just give them their space. 9 of Cups. Yeah. But overall, yeah, they like your jealousy and possessiveness and clinginess. And they would love it if you were more possessive, right? Okay, that's what I have here. Pile 3. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading from me, you can always email me. My email is in the description box below. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.